Hey guys, so today is Monday, Memorial Day, honoring those who fought for our freedom here in America. And of course, the most traditional way is grilling burgers, even though burgers are German. But anyway, you get the gist. Burgers became American. So I have 2 bowls with the ground beef to make gourmet burgers, which pretty much in our house, that means just adding fancy stuff to it. So I have some for me and John, and then some for the boys because we don't always agree on the same toppings. So the boys all the time opt for bacon and cheddar. So I got some cheddar there. This is that pre-cooked bacon from Costco, so I'm just going to chop it up. That's going to go in one burger. And then I was watching Valerie Bertinelli on the Food Network, and she was grilling for the burgers for this weekend. And she made all sorts of burgers, but one of the things she did was like this Greek-inspired burger with blistered tomatoes, feta cheese, and she had red onions, so onions. So you're cooking the tomatoes and the onions together, but you're getting rid of the moisture from the tomatoes, and then you're adding feta, and it just becomes this salty, cheesy deliciousness all together. She used it as a topping, but I'm going to put it in my burger. So I got my skillet, and then let me get chopping so I can get that going, and then I'll mix all those things for the boys. So burger number 1, bacon and cheddar for the boys. Okay, so I'm forming those burgers. I made a lot more meat than I anticipated, but over here I have my cast iron getting hot. Got some garlic oil. We're going to start blistering the tomatoes. Get these nice and blistered so they can start popping and release all their juices and liquids. Be like a natural ketchup. And then I'm dicing. That's why I'm crying. You hear me sniffling. Dicing the onions. They're so mean. They make me cry. So I'm going to dice the onions and get those in the skillet. Whoa. So they can start caramelizing. Whoa. I'll put the onions. And put a little salt too. Just a little bit. Helps them release the moisture a lot quicker. Because the feta is going to have salt too, So let those cook up. And I'll keep dicing a little more. I don't think I need that much more. So these are starting to get, oops, that just went on my counter. These are starting to get softer, some of them. So I'm smushing them, get their liquid out, so it mixes with the onion. Maybe I'll put a little pepper. So those are going nicely. And then over here, the cheddar bacon burgers made 11 burgers, but I am not cooking all those today. I don't want them grilled. So I'm going to put them in a freezer Ziploc and freeze some of them for another dinner. So that's starting to look really good. And it's caramelizing nicely. Get some of these plumpy tomatoes in the middle so they could start bursting. Okay, so John's going to start putting these on the grill, but I forgot that I wanted to add some of this homestead seasoning into it. Paprika, garlic, salt, black pepper, sugar, honey powder, onion, smoked sweet Spanish paprika, coriander, and spices. So a lot of paprika. So I'm going to sprinkle it on while it's on the grill. And it's blowing away in the wind. Yeah, last time I made the gourmet burgers, I actually added this to the meat. Jeez, the wind is blowing it away. I added it to the meat and, you know, really mushed it in. But I forgot. Come on. There. That'd be good. So before I forget, I'm going to add the homestead seasoning to these burgers. Keeps getting stuck in there. Okay. And I'll massage those in. And then I'll add the tomato, onion, and feta when it's ready. Okay, now we're going to add the feta. Ugh. Gotta open it first. Okay, opened. So this mixture I'm gonna mix into mine and John's burger. Oh wow, it's taking a while. Okay. Ooh. Okay, that's gonna be hot to handle, but it's going in the meat.
Any luck with that? Yeah. I think I found one.
Okay. Handle with care. So I'll try to mix this in and then form the patties. So here are the tomato, feta, and onion burgers. But I'm going to freeze some of them for another dinner. And those were a little harder to form because I guess there's so much liquid from the onion and the tomato. So they're definitely more moist. But get them on the grill, cook them up, release the moisture, and they should be fine. And those are ready for the boys to eat. Wow, they shrink so much. That's crazy. There it is, plated. Look how pretty.
Lettuce.
Yep, Sean loves it with lettuce. And now we're waiting for the other burgers. So yeah, unfortunately they fell apart trying to flip. They're too delicate. So I guess Valerie Bertinelli was right, especially in the tomato is like sticking to the grill. It's probably better as a topping and not so much in the burger. Now I know. And there it is, plated up. Yep, we don't know what to add on top of it because it's the first time we're having something like this. So we're going to eat it and figure it out. But I didn't do any sides. Well, I did so much cooking in the past 3 days, so burgers are filling enough, and the boys want dessert tonight. So there'll be a little dessert for them, probably some ice cream. But that is dinner tonight. So I think when Valerie Bertinelli made this burger, she did lamb burger that was seasoned with Greek spices and then topped with the feta onion and tomato relish and tzatziki sauce. But I didn't do that. So, but it needs something. Burgers need some kind of condiment on it because it definitely can be a little on the dry side if you don't have that moist condiment sauce of some sort. So we're going to go with the Peter Luger. We're going to put some Peter Luger on the burger. And there it is. And I'm pretty sure that'll add what we need and we'll be able to enjoy it. But it is still really tasty. It's a tasty burger. It just needs a little, some kind of condiment because that's how you eat burgers. Yeah, see, you need a little saucy sauce. Peter Luger. And that is dinner tonight. So I hope you enjoyed your Memorial Day weekend. I hope you had fun. I hope it was sunny. And I hope everyone is safe. Enjoy and see you in the next video.